Hey there, YouTube. I'm meteorologist Mike Griffith here for Eastern Weather, and I'm just going to kind of give a rundown as what we're going to see into later this month as far as climate, overall temperature, and trends, at least till maybe around a week before Halloween or so. It's currently October 8th, 2016. We have Matthew, probably going to be downgraded to a tropical storm here. He's making an exit stage right. He was to talk to the media for a while, but now will be downgraded likely into a tropical storm here on Saturday, the 8th, as it's getting a little bit later in the day. And then what comes in behind this system is going to be interesting. And then we have another system coming in behind that, a series of cold fronts coming through down from Canada as we go into later this month, as we progress later into this month. Now, this is the GEFS model. And this is actually a view of North America here. Here's the United States. Here's the East Coast right here. And what we're looking at here is well below normal temperatures behind Matthew as he pulls a lot of cold air down from Canada. And this is Monday morning temperatures. Let's see if we can actually go to the actual temperatures itself, what we're looking at. We're looking to wake up into the 40s here across much of the eastern half of the United States as we go into Monday morning. At least that's what the GFS is saying anyway. So going back to the temperature anomaly here near the surface, wound up some things in the long range. Still remains cold through Tuesday morning and then even into Wednesday. And then as we progress later into this week and Friday, even another cold outbreak comes. And that pretty much lingers around all next weekend. Crispy, chilly, but crispy here in the central part of the United States, as they will be burning pretty well with some extra leftover seasonal heat from the summer here, residual warmth. And then here comes something very powerful in from the Rockies later this month. We're looking at around the 24th, as this big pool of cold air will be poised to work its way eastward and into the eastern part of the United States. This is cold air, almost like wintertime air coming down here later in the month in October, so we're going to have to watch this as this is a signal for a cold air outbreak, at least in this part of the country, but it'll progress eastward as the model runs with time over the next week or two, and we'll start to see this cold shot coming later this month. Another couple of interesting talking points I wanted to show you about climate right now is actual sea ice and snow cover. And we actually have the yellow here is the sea ice up around the Bering Sea, up around the Arctic Circle, the Northwest Territories of Canada. This is all sea ice right now, expanding pretty good for so early. It's not even mid-October yet. We already have all this sea ice. And we already have a lot of this snow cover here over Saskatchewan, Alberta, and also British Columbia here, and also Alaska. Northwest Territories all completely snow covered right now. But what has our interest, or it has my interest right now, is the amount of snow cover over Russia and northern Asia right now. This is all just a big pool of cold air just waiting to be tapped by systems coming in here over the Alaska and the western U.S. and to pull it into the eastern part of the United States. And here comes another image, what I wanted to show you. Excuse me. Is just a closer up of places that have snow cover. We even got some snow cover out here in the Rockies as we head into Idaho and up into western Montana and also Colorado. Probably not totally unheard of for this time of year. I wouldn't think that it's abnormal, but it does set the playing field, especially this snow cover up here in central Canada. You can comment on this. Is this Saskatchewan or Alberta? I know this is British Columbia, but I got to get my Canadian provinces right. This is all the Northwest Territories up here. Here's Greenland. Everywhere, a lot of places becoming slowly snow-covered. So this is what we're looking at and could spell a rather early start to winter over the next month or so. And then into November, and we can start seeing some colder temperatures and then start getting some snow as we get into, or some rain as we get into December. And it looks like this could just be a regular, good old cold one. Nothing with pattern flip, really. Just could get blasted with as much snow cover, snow already stuck to the ground this much right now, this time of the year. So this is the latest discussion on that. I'm kind of being swayed into the thinking of a bad winter, of a cold winter, of a snowy winter. At least it's going to be cold, and there's no telling what's going to happen as far as East Coast storms later this fall and early winter, as we're knowing temperature right now anyway, but we're not going to talk snow until we actually look at some of the see where some of the moisture comes from up the eastern part of the United States here. But with all the cold air in place, this is what makes snowstorms, right? I mean, you already have all the snow cover. So if we can get a consistent cold shots here in the eastern United States, I mean, with the warm Gulf Stream, we're going to get a lot of nor'easters and a lot of snow. So I know a lot of people would be really excited to hear that, and I'm definitely thinking that could be a big possibility right now. Icy and snowy, ice storms and snow, all up and through here. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks a lot for clicking on the play button here. It's about 6:53 p.m. I'm going to be getting off and getting ready for a long 3 days at work here. I will see you later, and feel free to comment below. And like us on Facebook. It's Eastern Weather Consulting. On Facebook, you type it in your search bar, and we'll take it from there. Have a great one, everybody, and have a great end of your week. Stay safe. Stay good.